He who doesn't see himself as a slave should not be slave. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an episode of journal therapy and we are going to talk about a book that I really love, which is The Richest Man in Babylon. I'm going to share with you my notes from my journal, so right here, what the book taught me and how I felt after reading it. The video is related to another one that I made in French on how to manage your finances. So if you want to have a look, please just click here. I don't know where I will put the video yet. I'm still new. But you can check this video on how to manage your finances, which is in French. If you want me to do the same video in English, please just ask. The comment section is here for that. Tell me what you need and I will do my best to provide. Okay, so let's get started. Before reading it, just to give you some context, I wrote this page in 2016, so it was 3 years ago. So basically it's my journal. Like I have 7 and this is the story that I wrote in 2016. So don't think that this is who I am right now. No, this is who I am when I read the books 3 years ago. Okay, so let's go. The Richest Man in Babylon. Dear Diary, it is an awesome book, full of wisdom and spirit. I deeply enjoyed the last chapter of the book, which explains that work is our best friend. It shows how 2 slaves won their freedom through hard work. I am so moved by that because it reminds me who I am and what I do best. I am a hard-working person who can work under extreme pressure and long hours without complaining. It gives me hope again. Since a while, I started to think that being an employee was BS and was being an average. I went headfirst into this entrepreneurship mindset and I enjoy this world full of creativity, talent and magic, LOL. But now I came to realize that I am not ready yet. It is too soon and I thank God for this clarity. I even started to wonder if my frustration doesn't come from the fact that I was going against my values around work. See, I started to look down at myself and as people who are employees. I saw myself and others as being at the end of our stories. I judged myself and others wrongly and I apologize for it. The book reminded me that a slave is only a slave if he accepts it in his mind. It is just a title, a condition. He who doesn't see himself as a slave should not be slave. It reminded me a lesson taught in Rich Dad Poor Dad book. An employee can still get to the right side of the cash flow quadrant. All it takes is dedication, hard work, and patience. There is a huge difference between aiming at being an employee for the rest of our life and aiming at reaching freedom by being a fucking hardworking employee. What I love about the last chapter is that the character was anti-fragile. He learned all the skills he needed. He mastered them. And then he used all the tools and resources he had to regain his freedom. Isn't it so inspiring? Work is your best friend, whether you are an employee or an entrepreneur. Work is the key. Now, In the entire book, I love the fact that each character became rich by starting to save 1/10 of their income. Boom. An Englishman even saved up 20% of his income each month, like I do, and they succeeded to get out of debt and to become rich. This book is gold. Not really, like it's priceless. It should cost at least 10,000. So yeah, I hope again for a better future. I know now that the work I do will pay. I must believe it. The 20% monthly savings will be worth $1 billion in the future. I am doing good. I simply must be more patient. To be honest, I did not realize how good I was doing or I am doing. If being an entrepreneur is something I have to become, then I will. But I know it won't be now. As the heroes in the book, I must work hard at my job and acquire as many skills as I can and master them. Keep on saving 10 to 20% of my income each month and seek for extra cash, extra source of income. All I need is discipline, faith, and hard work. I forgot who I am, and my soul or my inner voice was telling me I am a good employee, and I was like, I'm better. Damn ego. Sorry, dear soul, as I did not listen to your call. I was ashamed and thought that being an employee was being a slave, which means being nothing, and in the best case scenario, an average person. Slow and steady win the race. I should recall that. So what should we do now? What is the plan? I can feel your excitement. Yes, I am willing to follow your words. Let's work together on our fabulous destiny. So I don't know where to go with that, but from what I can remember from that period is that I was really first frustrated because I wasn't doing enough in my life. But I thought that I wasn't doing enough. I thought that because I was 23 years old and I have a regular job and I was still living at my parents' place, that I was a failure, and I was basically comparing myself to other people. I was comparing myself to people on Instagram, to some amazing entrepreneurs and celebrity, and all this frustration get into my head and into my mind until I read the book The Richest Man in Babylon, which kind of reassured me a little bit about how my life was at that time and how my life will be in the future. So basically this is what I have been through. I know for sure that I think that everybody or most people in their life experience this kind of frustration. We all wonder if we are supposed to be an entrepreneur or if we are supposed to work for a company or if we are supposed to do both. But at the end of the day, you just have to be you. You just have to do you. You just have to be proud of what you are doing, and it will be okay. At the end of the day, it will be okay. And this is the most important thing that I want to share with you through my journal and through this episode of journal therapy, which isn't really easy for me because I have to share with you some part of my life which I didn't want to talk about necessarily, but I do believe that all my story and all my experiences can bring value to some of you and can maybe help you to do better and to be better in life. And it also helped me to see where I come from and to not forget who I was and who I am now and who I am trying to become. So here we go. So please, if you haven't seen my video on how to deal with your finances, you can just go on my YouTube channel. The video is in French, I'm sorry, but if you want to have it in English, you just need to ask and I will be pleased to do it for you. Don't forget to subscribe and to leave a comment below. Like this video if you believe that the content was worth of your time. Please love this video, like it, and subscribe and share it also. Don't forget to also follow me on Instagram. There is some daily quote every day. I'm posting something positive to remain in a positive mind, and that's all. So see you soon, probably next week for another episode. Take care, guys.